Man, you want to know something crazy? So, I'll say this, because I was in the shower, right? And I'm thinking about, this generation, right? And one topic that, now, please stay with me, because this topic is going to shift from one thing to another, but it's all going to correlate, all right? Just stick with me, all right? But one thing that really, oh, hold on a second. Whew, sorry about that. Um, One thing that really caught my attention is this is one term that this generation really likes to use, and that's gooning. Now, some of you may not know what gooning is, and that's just the act of pleasuring yourself. Of I don't know if TikTok is gung ho on saying what it actually is, but hey, you know. But regardless, um, it's now I'll say this, that in my past life when I was in the world, I was subject to gooning as well, and it was not good, and I do regret every minute of it that I did, because that minute was wasted. But I thank God, I thank the Lord that He's saved me from it, and that's what I want to get on topic of today. It's about what people goon to. This is actually directed to the people that make that content, to what people goon to. I could be on here and talk about gooning just like all day. I wanted the exact time limit about it. But to the people that make that content, it's just like, dog, I don't think y'all, matter of fact, this is specifically for you. For people that make OF content, like corner graphic content, this is for you, alright? Now, I'm gonna just say this about the spirit. What makes you think what you're doing is a good thing? Now, I'd be, Lord knows what I'd be if I can condone it, but in no shape, way, or form am I trying to judge you. But just hear me out for just a few minutes, right? This is especially if you call yourself Christian. Just for starters, let me just show you a verse by what Jesus says. Just let me show you what he says first, and then I'm gonna go into what I want to say. All right, this is Matthew chapter 18, verse 6. Whoever causes one of these little ones who believe in me to sin, it would be better for him if a millstone were hung around his neck and he were drowned in the depth of the sea. Woe to the world because of offenses, for offenses must come, but woe to the man by whom the offenses comes. I'm not gonna lie, I read that verse and I'm just like, Jesus. Woo! But it's serious because he's serious about sin, right? So, for all my people that watch, I'm gonna just let y'all know right now, because you already know, y'all have, unfortunately, about like a million or so people that like tune into your content, maybe pay good money for it, but that's leading them to sin. So that at the end of the day, if they die on that sin, that blood is on your hands. That's like a million or so's people blood that's on your hands. Is this not clocking for no one else? The moment I realized that, I was like, oh, snap, God, like, that's how serious you care about it. No wonder why you say in your word, flee from sexual morality. And for the person that may be struggling with it, or you may be in that department or of or in that industry of sorts, I want to encourage you with this other verse, all right? It may be a conviction, but I want to encourage you afterwards. So just check this out. Continuing in Matthew 18, he says in verse 8, if your hand or foot causes you to sin, cut it off. Right there, he says, cut it off. Cut it off and cast it from you. It is better that you enter into life lame or maimed than to be lamed or maimed, rather than having 2 hands or 2 feet to be cast into everlasting fire. It's talking about hell. Since everybody wants to soften up and cotton ball that verse, no, that's hell. Don't believe me? All right, let's keep reading. And if your eye causes you to sin, pluck it out and cast it from you. It is better for you to enter into life with 1 eye rather than having 2 eyes to be cast into hellfire. Jesus was serious about that. But here's my encouragement for you, man. You can, sorry about that. My bad, I thought someone was on my bag of clothes. But man, you can, if you are struggling with it, you can go to him. You can go to a body of believers and a body of true believers, and they will help you. They will help you. So trust me, you are not. I get it. The struggle is real, but I promise you, Jesus comes through. The Lord comes through. I'm telling you. You just gotta really, put it down. Put on some like site blockers. Turn off the internet. Like what my friend does. He straight up got a burner phone, like something like that, or just threw his whole phone out. That sounds extreme, but Jesus takes it to the extreme. He gave like an extreme illustration to demonstrate how much he hates sin, right? And like, but another thing to really just rearrange that, to switch topic, but also it's a topic switch now, but I'm really gonna ring this in, is like, for the person that is doing that, you are in that industry and everything, I don't think like, that's not love. It's not love. You may quote love what you do. I don't think so. I just gotta challenge you on this, because I don't think you do. There's a difference between lust and love. Lust does not last. Let me put that out there. You can quote, man, whatever. It's simple 3 words. Lust doesn't last. In the moment you fulfill that lust, it does not last. Lust does not last. You can do something like, you could be doing something in a moment, fulfilling like lustful desires or whatever. I advise you not. And then afterwards, you feel like crud. You start to feel icky. Like you got that ick, like, oh, I shouldn't have done this. Oh, it feels like I used him. Oh, it feels like I used her. Oh, I don't know. But then what do we do? Do we drown it out with drugs, alcohol, entertainment, or whatever? Or do we go to the one that died for it? How do I know this? Because that was me. I used to watch that type of stuff, and I'd have the gall to ask God to forgive me, and then either go back or just be like, oh God, forgive me. Watch that, and then try to drown it out with, I don't know, something on YouTube, I guess, to maybe flush it out. So that it was stupid. It was so stupid. But I thank God that he saved me, and that I thank him that I'm able to talk to anybody else about it, to let you know, hey, you're not alone. And hey, the struggle is real. However, you don't have to stay in that struggle, because you have a first love. There is a difference between lust and love. And let me tell you, Jesus shows what that love is. You want to know what's so great about his love? Let me just tell you. Jesus says that, he tells us in Revelation, he tells us to repent. And I believe in Revelation, let me see. All right, I only have 2 minutes left, so I'm going to try to go as quickly as I can. So in Revelation chapter 2, Jesus is talking to the church of Ephesus, or as this chapter calls it, the loveless church. And check out what he says, Revelation 2 and 4. He says, nevertheless, I have this against you, that you have left your first love. Remember, therefore, where you have fallen, repent and do the first works, so I'll come to you quickly and remove your lampstand from its place, unless you repent. But this you have, that you hate the deeds of Nicolaitans, which I also hate. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches. To him who overcomes, I will give to eat from the tree of life, which is in the midst of the paradise of God. Man, God's love is just so good. It's like, man, whenever we were separated from him, he still loved us. Man, whenever we were far from him, he still loved us. Man, whenever we did things that hurt his heart, he still loved us. Even for those who recognized their sin and gave their lives to him, he still loved us. He still loved you. No matter, man, that's how deep and affectionate and crazy and psychotic, but in a good way, of his love is for you. So, man, to my brother and sister watching this, let this be a sign. Don't fall into that lust. Don't do that thing tonight. Don't do it. Like, no. Go to Jesus. This ain't just regular, everyday, average. No. I don't believe no coincidences. So, hey, this is for you. Let this be a sign. God bless. I love y'all.